What's up, y'all? It's Boss Lady Jammin. Y'all know what's up, man. Yeah. I'm up on this beautiful, blessed day. Yeah. I just want to make a video. I don't know how long it's going to be, so I ain't going to put no time on it. But today, it's really about, like, faith, and separating yourself. When it comes to trying to be a better person, you really have to separate yourself from a lot of bullshit. You feel me? And that's just the real of it. Like, you'll want to fit in, you'll want to be with these people, you'll want to get your ass all that, but sometimes, like, you got to learn how to choose yourself. You got to put yourself before all the shit. You got to put God before all the shit, because at the end of the day, who got you? Boy, listen to HG4 by Rod Wave, then come back to this video, okay? But what I'm saying is, though, if you want change, you want to see change, if you really want change, first of all, because a lot of people say they want change but don't want to put in the work to get the change, like, you must want to stay where you at. And where you at already painful, why not go through some more pain and get stronger from it? You feel me? Like, pain only gonna bring you strength and glory, and especially when you walking with God, you feel me? So, like, I feel like some shit you just really gotta cut off, some shit you really gotta cut out, some shit you gotta really choose. And you can either choose to stay there or upgrade. And shit, me, I'm gonna upgrade, because I done been in the pits. I come from the dirts, so I'm never going back, you feel me? So I don't really be caring. But, like, faith is something that really takes you a long way, and that's something that you really gotta build up, and that's something that faith is steady going when you see nothing. Who's strong enough to keep going when they don't see nothing? You gonna keep believing in God when you see nothing? That's real strength, you feel me? Real stuff. And then, like, I feel like us as humans, we prioritize material shit over our own self, like, and I know that's what, like, that really comes from back then, like, all that's ancestral, that's stuff that's brought down the line, traditional shit, So, they be like, okay, you got your car, you got your house, that's all that matters. But what about your self-help? Like, what about how you feel about it? Like, you can have the best car in the world and feel like doo-doo. Like, if that's how you want to live, I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying, like, what's real? You feel me? That's all I be saying. Like, I just like speaking on the real, like, because that's what's going to get you happy. That's what's going to get the world going, I just be trying to put on everybody. Not literally no more, though, because I used to break my back doing it, but I'm going to give you game. That's one thing about it. If you really sit there and ask me or listen, even if you don't take the advice, I give you game, because shit, later on, maybe you'll look at that and, do something with it. That's the least I can do. I'm not God himself, so try me and it's going to, yeah. But, yeah. I just wanted to put that out there. And then I want to get out the fact of not putting your problems on everybody else. I feel like that's the revolving generational thing too. Like, that's a traditional thing too with black people, for sure. Oh, I'm going through this, so you got to go through this too. Oh, I feel like this, so you got to feel like this too. Like, why not just take your own stuff and handle it yourself? Like, God made us our own beings, but, like, on purpose. Like, he wants you to do that yourself on purpose so you can get your glory, so you can say that you and God did it. Like, people were so quick to point the finger and put their problems in the next person's hands that they wondering why they're not getting blessed. Like, you're not doing what you need to do. You're not even taking accountability that you're not doing what you need to do. So what makes you think that God just gonna hand you something? You feel me? People don't even be working for it. Working for it is not just going to work. You know that, right? I don't know if y'all know that or not, but get your own personal relationship with God. That's all I can tell you. And really be genuine. If you don't be genuine with nobody else, be genuine with God. You feel me? That's how I feel. Because that's where it starts. It starts on the inside. You can look on the outside and I look like gold and all you want to, but it's because of my relationship with God. Real stuff. And I'm still working on it. I'm still building on it. Like, this a continuous relationship that you're building on. Like, you wonder why you have no happy relationships in your life? That's because the main relationship is off balance. Like, what makes you think that all the rest of the relationships gonna go if you're not balanced with God? Come on now. Like, some stuff you really gotta just sit there and talk to yourself with. Like, you gotta grow up and really realize, like, growing up mentally, growing up emotionally, like, that's a certain thing. Like, and I see a lot of grown people that act like 10-year-olds whenever they get mad or when they get sad. Like, that's not cool. I know it's traditional, and in our family, that's cool. That's how they are. But, like, when you gonna grow up? Like, do you want a life? You want a good life or a happy life? Or you want to keep on blaming everybody for your problems and living in misery, like, and bringing more generations into the misery? Like, we gotta grow up, bro. I don't know. I'm not the one to preach. I'm not the one to talk. But at some point, like, of course, I'm going to say something. I don't really care. That's my thing. I don't care. I'm heavily protected by God, and I believe in Him so strong that I know it. He sends me signs, baby. I'm protected. I don't care. That's one thing about me, baby. I lost the closest thing to me that could have did the most damage to me. I really don't care. I really don't care. Shout out my mama. I don't care. Don't care. And she not dead. Y'all heard Kevin Gates song? I know how I feel. Losing somebody you really love and they not dead. Suck it up and roll. But you dead to me. And I love you with all my heart. I swear to God I do. So I forgive you. But I never forget what you did to me. You know, that was some real shit. Like, that's one of the realest things I never heard that man say. Because that's a real thing too. People be feeling bad for exiting people out their life. People exit out your life on purpose. Like, what makes you think that I'm going to put myself lower for you? You feel me? Like, that's some real shit. Like, that's some real shit. I don't care what nobody say. That's some real shit. Like, once you finally get to loving yourself and realizing, like, I can do this on my own, and realize how much you do for yourself and how much God do for you, you realize that it's just you and God in this mug. And whoever, like, this is your world. The rest of the people just living in it. So when you stop tolerating the bullshit, that's when you'll start choosing yourself and walking in the light that you want to walk in. You feel me? But as long as you walk behind everybody else in that little bent cross line, you're not gonna see it. It's hard to see it when you got everybody just doing whatever they want to, all raggedy in your way. Like, you have to separate yourself, bro. And you can't separate yourself and let the enemy's tactics kill you. Like, people separate themselves, get depressed. Like, I used to live in depression. Like, you can't do that. That's not God. God says fear none. God says don't worry. God says, like, come on now. Come on, bro. Some stuff, like I said, some stuff just make too much sense, man. It just make too much sense. You know, but this just a word. I'm just gonna give out words. I ain't for the preaching all that. I might do later on in life, I don't know. But, like, it's real hard to, it's not even hard, but people make it hard for you to leave the flock. So, you know, this is just for the audience that comes. And I pray everybody that needs to see this will see this, because I'm not really for trying to be nobody's parent, none of that, like, real stuff. God is your parent, first of all. So I'll pray for you, but that's the most I can do for you. Because you ain't going to take all my energy. You feel me? That I didn't grew, I'm praying about and all this. Like, that's just the real. Shout out, though. Boss Lady Jammin. Hope y'all take that word, do something with it. Love y'all.